Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And on the carry, he's heading left.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of him for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
They're going to run it. He shreds the tackle. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Dogs come to the line in a hurry up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down. Almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And he knocks that one right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. USF offense is back out there now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Bulls will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Second down play coming up for this offense.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The Bulls pick up enough to get a first down there. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Testing the right side here. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a toss to the left side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. There's the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
It's caught downfield. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
It's man-to-man coverage. It's pretty good coverage, but the quarterback puts the ball away from the defender near the sideline where the receiver can go over and make a play.
Or it's snapped to the back. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. It's a shotgun run call.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, the coaches told us all week, don't be shocked if we use the fullback in the passing game. I thought they were kidding us, but here it is for a first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Look, they're now throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Automatic in the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner decides to fair catch this. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll move to 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. And looking to throw now on first down. And here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulls will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Crucial third down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. Comes the USF offense back on the field now. The back's got it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a fourth pick.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And they heave it deep downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
USF offense is back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Oh my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. Kick is good. It gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He stays alive. Under pressure, hit as he throws. Pass caught down at the 20. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The Bulls looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulls.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Dogs. And this one is getting ugly. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes, and everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's looking deep here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The Bulls will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Jackrabbit.
Makes a quick catch. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
Here we go.
Here's that defense shifting again. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Now it's 2nd down here.
Here we go.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
Okay.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Running play called on 3rd and short. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the 1st down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch, Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over. But you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
What about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? And on that takeaway, the final play of the game. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.